Hi guys and welcome to this new episode. Today is very special because I'm introducing my first black and white film, the Street Candy ATM400. So yeah, exciting news, isn't it? I'm sure you guys have thousands of questions about this film. I'm gonna answer a few here in this video, but if there's anything, just send me a message or drop me a line in the comment and I'll do my best to answer your further question. So let's get started. We have 4 topics that we're going to talk about. I'm going to introduce you the film, explain you more about the processing, then we're going to see some samples, and lastly I'm going to tell you where you can get the film. So let's get started. Now the ATM400 takes its name because this emulsion this film was used in old ATM machines. Before they used to take a picture of every person that would go and withdraw money. With a surveillance camera, and this is the film that was loaded into these cameras. So to save a maximum of space while taking a maximum of pictures, they had to make economies and be cautious about space even on the film. So this is why, I'm not sure if you can tell on the video, but the film base is way thinner than the standard one. A normal film will have a film base thick of 100 microns. This one is 65 microns. So it looks fragile like this, but it can work in any mechanical or automatic camera. There's no problem. We've tried in different types of camera. Just be cautious when you wind the film if you do it manually, but as any film. But yeah, apart from that, no big deal. It's a film that will work in any film camera. Now, as I said, yeah, it was a film that was used to take picture of every person taking out money. I think it was also used in other surveillance camera that required a thin film. So yeah, I don't think it's still in use today, but we can still find fresh stock of this film, which is a good news. So we can bring you more. And yeah, now you will see on the samples, it's a very contrastive film. I mean, more than the standard HP5 or Tri-X that we're used to see. It gives really nice contrast, and you have also nice shades of grey depending on the light. But yeah, we got some really interesting results. I've sent rolls to some of you and you came back with great results, so I'm really happy about it, and I'm sure you guys will love it. Now, what you should know about the emulsion, because it was a film, it was not meant to be used for photographers, but it was used in always the same light condition. It's not really a film that is meant to be pushed. You can push it up to 1 stop. We've tried to push it 2 stop to ISO 1600. So we got the images, but they turn out a bit underexposed and the film base a bit thin. This is because they also made savings on the emulsion itself, and I guess they put less silver than you would find in a normal professional film or consumer film. But just keep that in mind if you are used to shoot this film, to push film. This may be not a good one, but to shoot at 400 or 800, there's no problem at all. It will give you great results. Even at push to stop, you can still get your images. Just play a bit with the curves to bring them back to life. There's no problem, but yeah, just keep that in mind. Now you must be wondering how to process this film. Well, it's very simple. We've run a few tests already and you can develop it as Ilford HP5. We've used this base until now when we hand develop it, also in machine when I send to my lab at nationphoto.com. These guys are the one taking care of my processing, and I gave them told them to follow the HP5 development, and it worked great. So this is not the same emulsion as HP5, as you can tell, it's much more contrasty. But yeah, if you follow these guidelines, it will give you great results. Just one thing you should know, if you give this film to process to your lab, this is not a new canister, even if they look really nice. This is a sticker that we've put on. So yeah, we've been respooling the film ourselves in recycled canisters. So just mention that to your lab, because I know that on some machines, they need to transfer the film onto another one if it comes from a recycled canister. Tell that to your lab so they don't run into any issue with your rolls. So now it's time to look at some samples. Yeah, I've made a selection of my favorite images, so let's jump to the computer now and I'm going to show you what they look like. So the first one that you can see here, it was one of the very first images I took with the ATM400. It was one of the test rolls I got, and this is one of the pictures that told me, okay, this is a film we have to bring out. I'm sure many people will love it. There are many black and white photographers that love contrasty image like this one, and yeah, that's one of the my favorite image with this film. You can almost look like we've put a yellow red filter, but there are no filters there at all, I guarantee, and it's almost like straight out of the scanner. This one was developed in the Il4 DDX, sorry, by myself, and then I scanned it at home. So yeah, it's almost straight out of the scanner like this, and I absolutely love this image. The next one was taken with my X-Pan, so same development. It was done by myself at home and with the Il4 DDX. Again, I love here all the tonality of grays. It's absolutely amazing. I really love this one. You have dark shadows, but still have a bit of detail and no burn highlights. So yeah, another one that made me thought that yeah, this is definitely a film that should be put out on the market. Then we have this one. This one was shot with my Leica M6, yeah, in the street of Leon in Spain. For me, all the images they have been developed in machines by my lab Nation Photo, but yeah, we still retain the same contrast. We have the beautiful shades of gray everywhere, and a fair amount of detail in the highlights. So I'm very happy with this one too. So yeah, here's a picture of the Guggenheim Museum in Bilbao. I really like the tonalities of gray on the metal surface. Now the sky is blown out because this day it was completely overcast this day, so there was not much detail to get from the sky here. And yeah, this is one of my favorite pictures. So I took this one, yeah, and the previous one too, with a little Cosina CX2. Mine is the Practica version, but it's the same camera. It's a tiny point and shoot, but it has kind of a good glass, I think, for a cheap camera like this. And yeah, I absolutely love this one. I don't know. There's something so special about this picture that I really love it. And the last one, I think, yeah, it's again the museum. I kept this one to show you, yeah, the texture that you can get on metallic surface. I think it looks really nice. Maybe we lost a bit of details, but I don't know how it exposed, because on this camera it's an aperture priority, and I don't have any control over the shutter speed, so I have no clue how it was shot. But yeah, maybe it was a bit overexposed, I'm not sure, but still like the image. We can see plenty of detail and nice tonalities of grey. Oh yeah, and one left. This one was also shot with the Practica, again at the Guggenheim, and this one is indoors. So I probably shot it at f3.5. I'm not sure about the shutter speed, but yeah, another picture that I love. And it worked really well also indoors, as you can tell. Oh, we also had plenty of big windows on the side, but still we got a fair amount of detail everywhere, especially on the right side. You can still get detail on the wall, which is nice. And I think that's about it with the sample, yeah. Now the last question, and you must be wondering after seeing those amazing pictures, where can I buy this film? And it's very easy. We only have one place to buy it for now. It's cameraville.co. It's the website from my friend Jordan Lockhart. He's been one of my first supporters with this film and this project. He helped me a lot on the design, on distributing the film, but also finding the name. So thank you again, Jordan, for all what you have done. It was amazing to work with you, and we have plenty left to do, I know. But yeah, so if you need anything, you can directly go to streetcandyfilm.com, and from there you will be redirected to the website of my friend Jordan, where you can purchase the film. So at the moment, yes, I'm not sure if I mentioned it, but we are shipping to US and Europe, and we're working on adding new destinations. There's also an Instagram account especially for the film, so Street Candy Film, and there I'm sharing pictures of the one that you guys are sending me and the one I'm taking myself. So yeah, if you want to see more samples, head there and you'll find plenty. That's all for that's all for today. That was quite a lot. Thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.